Hello, where have you been? What's going on? Welcome back to the Aussie Veteran Reacts. I've been not well for a few days, nearly a week now actually, since I've uploaded a video, and I do apologise about that for my few subscribers, but I'm trying to get more subscribers, so I'm going to keep on doing this. I want to do it anyway because it gives me like an output. Being a veteran, sometimes it's a little hard to be out in public and stuff like that, but doing this, I feel like good with inside myself, if that makes any sense. And I like listening to rock and roll and the songs and the depths of the songs and the meaning of the songs and things like that. So today I'm going back. Well, I'm not really going back. I want to get our Five Finger Death Punch's latest hit, right? You all know it by now, I'm sure. Times like these, everyone knows in the rock and roll world that the band have split. Two members left, the drummer and the bass, I believe. I could be wrong, but definitely the drummer, I believe, and the bass, and they started up a new band. But this is gold. I love this song, so let's just get into it. Let's play it, and we'll see what you boys, ladies and gentlemen, think of it. I think it is sensational. It's over a lot of concerts, over 30 days in 19 cities and 19 countries, 26 cities. So this is when they were all together at first. And this is probably a lot of the footage Ivan Moody and the band have probably put in there as a farewell to the guys that left and went to join another band. So I think it was trying to say, like, nothing's going to last forever sort of thing. So they've released this song, but they've also honoured them guys as well, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. But please, the Aussie Veteran Reacts, subscribe. Tinker that little bell, I like it. I've got my microphone too close, yes, probably, yeah, I'm hitting in the red. Alright, so we'll get into it and we'll see what happens. Let's dance, because I love this song. Alright. Gotta hit play, Paul. Alright, let's go.
It's gone too soon. A wilted rose and a frozen tomb. A memory for the wind. Does anybody notice that the sky is falling? Are we always happy in the rain? Am I the only one who hears the sirens calling? Am I the only one who feels the pain? It's times like these when the soul shadows all the laughter. Times like these when the hurt goes on and on forever. Times like these I won't fade away.
Look at the crowd. How good would that be? Tingles.
I read all the pages from the left to right. I took one in the morning and one at night. The fire still burns, but it's cold inside. It's all that I can do. Anyway, no one wants to talk about the end is coming. Pointing fingers, handing out the blame. If I gave you answers to all your questions, could you change the world to stay the same? So it's
Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. That impresses me. It really does. Really does impress me. It's a good song, and you know your crowds and all that. It's the old band members. That, you know, they must have had a really good gig because they looked happy back then, didn't they? So I think that's like a thank you, if you know what I mean, to all the fans and to the two guys that left. No hard feelings. Or maybe there is, but you know what I'm saying. That's the way I look at it, and tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, anybody that knows more about Five Finger Death Punch than me, tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll gladly put my hand up and say it. But I do believe that was the way they done it. Yes, it's a new song by Ivan Moody and Death Punch, but there's included their last tour, so it gives the ex-members coverage as well, and it's like a goodbye, so to speak. And I have heard along the grapevine that Ivan Moody might be hanging up the gloves. That'll be a shame, because Death Punch has definitely helped me with PTSD 100%. Anyway, people, I love you all. I'm sorry I haven't been around for a long time. I have been very ill, and if I don't need much more to say that. I'm a veteran. I was very ill for a little while, so I get ill a lot, especially with addiction and things like that. So, and that's one of the reasons why I made this channel. And to begin with, you know, I am an addict. I do struggle, not on drugs. I don't do heavy drugs anymore. That stopped a long time ago. But the alcohol still has its fingers in me, and I've just got to learn how to combat that. And it's very difficult when you've been in such terrible situations sometimes, you know, family, whatever it is, and then you're trying your best, you know, then something just triggers you off, and you don't know why, and then you go back to your old habits, or what you know, but you know you're hurting people in the process, and that's the thing I don't get. I can't. I know it hurts my family when they see me drinking, because I drink a lot when I do drink, and I'm trying my best by doing things like this and things on TikTok, just so, you know, if other vets see this, they know the struggles of alcoholism and that, and like Five Finger Death Punch's first song, you know, that I listened to, created Righteous Side of Heaven and the Wrong Side of Hell. I guess when you're in that mode, you are in the wrong side of hell, and you don't realise that, you know, you think it's their heaven, not yours, because there's important words in that song that really hit me, especially when I'm drinking. And I'm just trying to think of the words, but it's like, you know, I'm not, soldiers aren't heroes, and we're not made of stone, you know. And when we come back, things are hard, very fucking hard. I promised myself I wouldn't try and swear as much on these videos, but that's, since my voice is, I didn't used to sound like this, to be honest with you. I never sounded like this until I had to get help, and I went into hospital for 4 months, and that was rehabbing from drugs and alcoholism and what injuries I've done to my body and things that have gone terribly wrong. And it was either that, or unfortunately I wouldn't have made it, you know. So I like doing this because it keeps me on the level, but along the way I am going to have my little hiccups, and I hope people can understand those little hiccups. And you know, not everybody out in the street that's drinking alcohol and you see them at the local shopping centre, or you know, on the street, camping on the street. It's so bloody sad, you know. I'm extremely lucky that I worked very hard up north in the mines, and I owned 3 homes. I lost 2, and I barely kept my one on the beach. I'm not trying to pose here or nothing, it's nothing like that. But the beach is literally out my window, just about. I nearly lost this. It's a 2-story. I nearly lost this by the skin of my teeth. I was that far away from losing that as well, and that would have crushed my elderly parents that have a lot of issues. You know, they're getting very old now. I promise them I'll look after them all their life, and I will do that. You know, but along the way I've got to try and look after myself as well, and sometimes I can't help what I've done. You know, I just get that taste in my throat, and I can't stop. I don't know when to stop, and that's the sad thing about addiction. So when you listen to that righteous side of hell, wrong side of heaven, righteous side of hell, it's not just a song. That's real life. It's my real life, and it's other veterans' real lives that I know, and a lot of them have passed away, unfortunately. But I'm still here. I'm still dancing. I'm still sculling it out. Hang on, there you go, look at that. Hey? Hey? Boy. But thank you for listening. I've dribbled on a lot. I'm sorry. If you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Tickle that little bell for me, and also go and subscribe to Vivo there on Death Punch, because they don't have a copyright on their music, because they want their music to get out there, and that is a brilliant thing, because the more times it shares, the more people that buy it. But some other songs you go onto that you want to react, you get a copyright strike. That's not fair, I don't believe, because I'm not tampering with anything. I'm just simply playing it. You know, maybe that's just me learning the ins and outs of fair use on YouTube, and I agree with their fair use. I mean, I'm certainly not here to impede on anyone's copyright, so I'm very careful. I mean, the software that I run it through, it checks for copyright. If it says copyright, then I'll just delete it if I've done anything wrong, you know. Like this one, I don't think it's a copyright, so. But anyway, enough of my life story and my ills and my very bad week. But I'm going to try and upload as much as I can, and tomorrow morning, because it's late evening here in Western Australia, so about 6 p.m. American Central Time, I will upload a spooky clips, and I'm either going to do Sir Spooks, 3X, Urban Hill, or is it X-Urban Hill? It's one of the two, but they're brilliant channels. I love them, and you have to go over to these channels and subscribe. Do it. You know you want to. And give me some love as well. I want some love. Please. I'm begging you. Thank you for everything. I love yous all. Peace out. Aussie veteran, baby.